Okay, guys, so this McDonald's employee just unalived her boss. Her name is Afeni Muhammad. So one day she was at work and I guess she wasn't performing her work duties. So her manager, Jennifer Harris, sends her home early. She tells the manager, okay, I'm gonna be right back. And she pulls back up with a mask and a knife, walks in and starts using it multiple times on the manager. Now, there was a customer there who had a pew pew and he pew pews it up in the air. And he's like, hey, cut it out now. And then he points it at her until the police show up. She gets arrested, and as I said, Jennifer didn't make it. And what makes this sad is that she left behind 6 kids. So condolences to the family. I'm sorry for your loss. They do have a GoFundMe to support her kids. Now, people started doing their digging on Afeni. She talks about how she got let go early, and basically the manager is treating her badly in there.
I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in this store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit don't have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. Nobody's perfect. It's fucking McDonald's. It happens. You know what I mean? But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all.
Now, from the way it looks here, it seems like she was getting bullied in the workplace, and maybe this pushed her to the edge. And there are some people online saying, see, this is why you gotta be careful who you bully. Now, guys, I found another video she posted before the unaliving, and it's disturbing.
I was wrongfully treated today at work. I was literally physically tapped on a lot of times. My name kept getting called. I was doing a great job. I kept getting sabotaged, tempted, so my button can get pressed and I can go out of character. So although I went out of character, all I could say was stop talking to me. That's all I could say. Stop talking to me. And to walk into my space still bothering me, and I said, get away from me. Please get out of my space if you don't mind. I can't talk right now, and you still continue to touch me. That made me very unhappy. It was ridiculous. Because I know that I'm a great person, and I know I won't be tolerating that. So since they decided to bully me, let the universe show them what's next. Because it wasn't right. It was ridiculous. And there will be hell to pay for that.
Whoa, that was creepy as F. There will be hell to pay? It's almost like she knew she was gonna do it or she was planning on doing it. People in the comments saying this is scary. This is why we have to be grounded in Jesus. They calling on Jesus. I'll be staying in the house for the rest of my life. Now, as I told y'all, some people were defending her. What makes this even more disturbing, there's a video where she's playing with a knife.
Nah, this stays at home, though. I'm not gonna bring this to work, because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
So a lot of us are like, okay, she's been practicing. How else could I see this? Now, even more backstory on Afeni. There's this video here where she's like screaming in the room. When you first watch it, you don't think that she's talking to anyone. So you would think that she was just crazy. But if you listen carefully, you'll hear a man in the background yelling. And she starts screaming, saying, no, I don't want to have intercourse with you. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm playing my peaceful music so I don't have to listen to you doing this, and you're interrupting my music call on my phone. Please leave me alone.
So at this point, a lot of people are starting to be like, whoa. It seems to be that she was already going through something at home and she's at wit's end. And people started to feel bad for her. This baby is traumatized and this child is really broken. This is sad because she literally was on the verge of snapping. And on top of her being at work, the manager was bullying her, and unfortunately the woman became a victim. Obviously, she had mental issues. Can someone listen to her, understand what she went through before she broke down? Poor lady. Other people are like, nah, so many comments excusing her actions. She knows the difference between right and wrong. There's no excuse for what she did. She ended a mother's life. 6 beautiful children have to live without their mother. Now, she does make another video to kind of explain what's going on. Basically, she was homeless. Supposedly, she met this guy named Ronald Wayne Fisher. He lets her move in. Supposedly, she paid small bills around the house. Supposedly, he also had some kind of illness and she would help him with that. But his true intentions was more like a predator. Basically, I'm helping you so much, giving you a place to live, the least you could do was open your legs. And he's been pressuring her to do this. These texts are floating online between them. People are saying they were posted on her IG. Let me see this. How can I be positive when everything negative coming at me from all directions? Hey, you're gonna have to wait a minute, trying to get money to send you. I'm not even near a motel. Don't keep making it seem like I'm the reason your job fired you because I'm the one helping you. Stop trying to make me feel like, supposed to be the blame for that because that's out of my hands. I'm unsure what took place while you worked there. I haven't even ate today yet. He said, me either. So while I'm trying to figure this out, stop hitting my phone. He said, not blaming you for my job loss. Only person to blame is me. But you don't even know what you did. At least that's what you told me. Found out today when I bumped into someone, I accidentally touched them with my hand. The person was uncomfortable when that happened, and she was a minor, which made it worse. Been crying all day and also searched for another job. Touched her where? Her waist. I didn't even realize when it happened. How did you accidentally touch a minor's waist? I don't know. Man. You gotta be really mindful of things like that when you're working around people in small areas. I was uncomfortable when you touched my behind one time at the house. And I felt obligated and forced to show you my bare body because you kept giving me money and looking at me in a dirty way. Whoa. I never felt comfortable about any of that. It was causing me depression and I felt trapped, especially when you kept telling me that you wanted to have X with me. I felt like I was trapped and I knew eventually I wouldn't be trapped anymore. I was really hoping you would come get me today. I bought you things because I loved you, was never trying to trap you or obligate you. Now I'm crying even more. No one should ever feel obligated giving their body to someone to have their way with them just because they will help them with money. When I kept telling you I don't want to have X with you, you still continue to ask me. You even tried to ask me the other day, even when I already told you I don't want to have X with you and I won't. You were stepping on my boundaries every time you kept asking me. He said, no, I didn't. She says there is no need of lying because the truth is already out there. He's like, I'm just a person whose intentions are good, but all I am is misunderstood. She said, I owe you nothing else because I've been paid you back for the check you loaned me. However, I'm still help you for now, but you have to wait until the money get on my card. But I want you to understand, I don't owe you anything. This is coming from the genuinely of me. I was always genuine and everything was out of love, not want. That is the truth. The fuck? Not what I want. That is the truth. Trying to force someone to have X with you even when they repeatedly told you they don't want to have X with you isn't genuine. I will talk to you later when I'm able to send the money to you. Now, as I said, he was only helping her in hopes to get her to open her legs. And I'm pretty sure this is like a form of coercion. It's really the power imbalance and fear part. It's basically when a tenant feels fear of losing their home if they don't comply with unwanted requests. And I'm pretty sure he knows he's doing that. Now, if this is him for sure, if you look up here, it says the Michigan ex-offender registry list. And he's on there. So at this point, he's a confirmed predator. Now, guys, this just keeps going. I guess they found a Femi in the public court records, and it says here that in 2022, she also cut somebody else. So at this point, this is just a pattern. I thought it might be fake, but there's articles on it. I've been looking around on the internet to see what the story was, but I've not seen no articles. But word on the street is it was a Taco Bell employee. But the thing about it, I've seen 3 girls tell this story, and they were all different. So I don't trust none of them. Now, there is this video here, and in this video, she talks about some guy, telling her to unalive him. And it involves the knife, but it doesn't seem like she did it.
And then after what he did, like yesterday, it kind of like, it just like kind of like went over the line at this point. Like he handed me the knife and told me he told me to kill him. And then I said, you can kill yourself, like you're crazy. Like I don't know if I should have said it like that, but that's just like what I said at the moment, because it's like, I'm like, I was like, you're crazy, you need help. You. That's what I told him. And then I had walked away. But it's like, everything is fine now and stuff, but I think that kind of triggered my anxiety attack. Because when I woke up this morning, I started having an anxiety attack.
So just like you, I'm like, who is she talking about? Who is the he in her story? The white man she was living with, the guy Wayne, Ronald Wayne Fisher. Is she talking about the man Wayne that's been missing for 2 weeks? And people are like, yeah. So I'm like, what do you mean he's missing? How are y'all getting this information? Like, people are saying this, but I don't see no articles. On top of that, people are now going around saying that Wayne's body was found in the river, which is causing people to push this narrative that Feni did it. Now, I found that article, and the police identified the body as Gregory Leno. So I'm really wondering, where are people getting their information from? Not only that, I watched her first court date, and this guy mentions that she was in an abusive relationship, and also mentioned a 60-year-old with a disease that she helped, and that he's alive and well.
She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical. Your Honor, my client is a helpful person. She's a giving person. She's actually is credited with saving a life because of a 60-year-old who had skin cancer that she may go to the doctor to find out that that's exactly what it was, and that person was doing extremely well right now.
I had to talk to my neighbor Wayne again and like clear up everything with him, because I told him that I told him that dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he'd been going through for a long time and nobody can help him but me. I helped him get through it.
Now, unless this is a different 60-year-old with a disease, it sounds like Wayne is still alive, guys. So I don't know what's up with that. So guys, this situation is really sad. Obviously, there's some mental issues going on here. But at the same time, 6 kids just lost their mother. So she gotta be held accountable. And since this happened before, she gone. I don't think she's gonna be out for a while. Okay, guys, this video ends here. As I always say, what do you think about this?